and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Backyard Buckets. And as you saw by the title and thumbnail, today we are talking about Zach Lavine, one of the most underrated players in the NBA, if not the most underrated player in the NBA. Most people know him for his dunks, and he can absolutely fly. But he is actually a very, very good NBA player, and today I'm here to tell you why. Before we get started, though, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps our channel out, especially liking the video gets it out to other people, and subscribing helps our channel grow by letting YouTube know you like our content so it can put it out there to other people similar to you. Now, Zach Lavine, he's been very underrated for a while, in my opinion. He's been really good for a while. Ever since he came to Chicago, he's kind of been the guy, and he's been a very, very underrated player. I know I've said that like 3 times. He has been hurt a lot, though. He's only played 1 full season. Obviously, towards ACL a couple of years ago. Maybe a little bit more than a couple years ago. But he hasn't really been able to stay healthy. He's played 1 full season. He's played 1 season of 77 games. And then other than that, he hasn't played more than 70 games in any other season in his career. Obviously, last year he couldn't. But still, God, that'd be hard to do. That crap. Anyway, this year he's averaging 27 points a game, which is a career high, up about 2 points from last year, I do believe, around that. But he's been able to increase his points a game. Obviously, my least favorite Zach Lavine moment was when he dropped, 50 on the Hornets and hit 3 threes in the last however many minutes. But still, if you're averaging 27 points in the NBA, you're pretty good. Looking probably to get his first All-Star nod this season. He's also averaging 5.2 assists, which is a career high, and 5.3 rebounds, which is a career high. And obviously the intangibles are very, very important for basketball, just the game itself, because they help out your plus-minus. They help out the team in ways that don't always look like it in the game. You just play better when your team plays better when you're out there, and that's kind of the guy that Zach Lavine is, especially with the Bulls. I mean, they got other guys. They got Kobe White, Larry Markkinen, Wendell. I think they still got Otto Porter. They got the 5th overall pick, Patrick Williams. I think it was 4th. Yeah, Siri agrees with me. He was a 4th overall pick. So there is people there in Chicago, but none of them are really living up to the hype. Obviously, last year they had a coach that not everybody agreed with, Jim Boylan, and that was kind of looked upon as the reason that their players' development was being stunted. But now with the new coach, Billy Donovan, I'm not sure that you can really blame the coach as much as maybe the players just aren't that great. But anyway, back to Zach Lavine. This year, his free throw percentage is at 88%. That's a career high. If you want to be getting buckets in the NBA, you got to hit your free throws. That's where probably a third of the points come from for big-time scorers in the NBA. It's just because they know how to get to the free throw line, and they make a lot of them. 88%, that's really, really good from the free throw line. This year, he is also shooting 60% from 2-point range, which is a career high, 42% from 3. People don't know, but this dude is actually a very, very good 3-point shooter. He hit 12 or 13 threes, something crazy like that against my Hornets a couple years ago. I mean, we don't really play defense. As long as James Borrego is our coach, people are going to be getting buckets on us. Not as bad as if you're a Nets fan, but if you're a Nets fan, you have KD, Kyrie, and Harden to watch every night, so I don't want to hear any complaints. But yeah, 42% from 3 this year. That is very, very good. Career high, like I said. And then he's shooting 51% from the field overall, which is a career high. And it is also very, very good. And as a young player, you want to see him getting better every single year. He's only 25. I mean, the Bulls are 7-11, 11th in the East. So there's still plenty of time. Like I mentioned, they got that young core with Lowry, Patrick Williams, Kobe White, all those guys. They've got the young core to build around him. They'll probably have another high pick this year. So maybe in a couple years the Bulls will be good. But until then, Zach Lavine is still going to be a constant bucket every night. So if you don't really watch him that much, go watch him. He's really fun to watch. He can absolutely fly. That's one of the more fun parts of his game to watch. his high flying, his unlimited athleticism. He finishes on anybody. Just a fun player overall to watch. With that being said, though, that is going to be it for today's video. So make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you enjoyed this video at any point. It only takes 2 clicks, and it really helps us out, especially in the YouTube algorithm. So, and if you like March Madness at all, any type of basketball, this is the place to be, especially March Madness. This is where we do have an algorithm. Sorry, my mom was yelling at my brother for no apparent reason. We do have an algorithm that we have made to pick the best, most likely perfect bracket this year. So if you need help winning your office league or your league with your buddies, whatever, or bracket pool, whatever you want to call it, make sure to subscribe. This is the place to do it. With all that being said, thank you for watching.